Hello fellow mystics, welcome back to my channel, Diaries of a Lunar Soul. I hope your week is going on okay and you're doing great. So I'm back after a very long break, and yesterday I did a reading, and that reading was a channeled message from the masculine spirit guides, and the message that came through was that the feminine energy and the masculine energy right now are very intertwined, and the actions of the masculine are actually affecting the feminine energetically. And that reading was more so for the twin flame energy, or very high level soulmates, because the energy that I was picking up in that reading was very, very much a mirror effect. Yeah, and that's what the twin flame energy is, mirroring. So that reading was it was very confusing at first, because the masculine energy that I was picking up was also very confused, or was feeling confused, and so he was not giving me the messages that clearly, okay? And I still can I can still feel that energy of a little bit of confusion. So anyway, in that reading, the masculine was the message from the guides was that the masculine was being pushed to stop procrastinating. The guides are trying to push the masculine to feel his emotions. The masculine wants to connect with the feminine, but right now they're very disconnected because the masculine is sort of stashing away his emotions. He's trying to avoid feeling his emotions and moving forward and taking action towards his feminine. So but the feminine has actually noticed this, that the masculine is a bit reluctant to come forward and present his gift of love, or to work with the feminine. And so because the feminine is sensing this reluctance, she decided, I'm gonna do my own thing. I can't wait for the masculine to figure things out. I have to also live my own life. And as I've said in very many readings before, yes, the feminine and the masculine energies, again, the yin and yang energies, the feminine energy is powerful on her own, very powerful on her own, and there's nothing she cannot accomplish, okay? But especially for the twin flame energy, when the feminine is working together with the masculine, they create such a powerful connection that any manifestation they want to bring into this reality happens easier, okay? Because they have the combined energies, the yin and yang energies within us. All of us have the yin and yang energies, even if you associate yourself more with the feminine energy or the masculine energy. All of us have the yin and yang energies. So when the yin and yang energies work together, either inside of us, or a person who is more of a yin and another person who is more of a yang come together, they create such a beautiful energy, powerful energy, and they're unstoppable. Yeah, those are what you call the power couple, okay? So as much as the feminine is trying to empower herself and do her own thing and, just be her own person, it's good. The feminine's guides are saying that's good. It's good that you're trying to be independent, because as a feminine energy you are powerful on your own. But the guides are also telling the feminine, things will be easier for you if you work together with your masculine. Things will come much easier. There's some things that the masculine can do that the feminine can't do as efficiently. The feminine can do them, but she cannot do them as efficiently as the masculine energy. And the same thing, they're telling the masculine, stop blocking away your emotions, because your emotions are the feminine part of you. Our emotions come from the yin energy, okay? So they're telling the masculine, stop. The masculine sort of has a fear of intimacy, because in the past he's made wrong decisions in relationships or when it comes to matters of love. And so he's sort of afraid to open up his heart to feel the emotions because he's afraid of being hurt. But they're telling the masculine, if you don't open up your heart, you're not going to attract this feminine energy that wants to come into your life and help you make your life easier, okay? A balanced feminine, the feminine who's done her spiritual work. I've done a reading about Journey to Sacred Union, about how you do your own spiritual work and then Once you're done doing your spiritual work, that's when you can attract another divine masculine. So I'll link that up here, and I don't want to go too much into it because that reading was very detailed. It's like 1 hour. Okay, so I decided, since right now their guides are trying to make them work together, but the feminine is like, she's tired of waiting for the masculine, so she's doing her own thing, and the masculine is not seizing. The masculine is being given an opportunity to go forward to the feminine and present his cup of love and work with her, but he's not taking that opportunity. He's procrastinating. So there's that disconnect between them at this moment, but the guides want them to communicate. So I decided, let me do a reading that I've done, I think, once before in this channel, couples therapy reading. And here in this reading for today, we're going to just talk to the feminine energy and the masculine energy and just see what they want to tell each other. Okay, so we're going to look at what the current energy is like between the dynamic. What energy are they emitting out into the universe as a dynamic? And then we're going to look at what energies are supporting them, are supporting their relationship, and what energies are challenging their relationship. And then we're going to look at the divine feminine, what she hopes and dreams the relationship with the masculine would be like. And then I'm going to do the same with the masculine. And then we're also going to look at how the feminine feels about the masculine right this moment. And again, I'm going to do the same for the masculine, how the masculine feels for the feminine at this moment. And then we're also going to look at what actions, or what is that feminine doing right now that is creating challenges in the relationship. Okay, and then we're also going to look at what the masculine is doing right now that is creating challenges for the relationship. And then finally, we're going to look at what they can both do to make their relationship stronger, to strengthen their relationship. Okay, that communication that the spirit guides are really trying to make them work together, because when they work together, they're more powerful. Their manifestations, their dreams, their goals, everything they want to achieve in this lifetime will come to them much easier when they work together. Okay, so this is just a couples therapy reading. Again, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So this side will be the feminine and this side will be the masculine. But remember, guys, this thing is not gender specific. So you might find that the messages on this side make more sense for you, yet you're a masculine, and the messages on this side make more sense for you, yet you're feminine. Okay, so just take whatever side that resonates. Okay, it's not fixed. Okay, cool. And just keep an open mind, because this is a couples therapy reading, so I'm tapping into your higher selves, yeah, your feminine and masculine higher selves, your yin and yang energies. Okay, so if some tough messages come through here, just don't worry. Just take it with a grain of salt, and if it doesn't resonate, leave it. Come back to the reading at a later date and maybe things will make sense. Okay, don't try and force things to click. Okay, cool. So, and it's so windy outside, so if you guys can hear some winds, that's just the wind blessing my reading. We're in summer here in New Zealand, and I don't know why the weather is so weird this time. It's been raining and it's been windy. Anyway, so this is gonna be a reading that I'll use a lot of decks, so I'm just trying to figure out how I'll lay out the cards. And then, yeah, so if you haven't watched that reading I did yesterday, make sure you go watch it. It was pretty confused, but interesting messages came through, helpful messages came through. Okay, so yeah, so let's begin. So let's start with, what is the current energy of the dynamic, the feminine, the masculine energies? What is their current dynamic? What energy are they emitting into the universe? Spirit, what energy are they emitting into the universe? Okay, let's pick this one. Attachment. None of them is admitting that they really do need each other. Wow. Their shadow is coming through here. They're both in their shadow side personality at this moment. Let me just lay out all the cards, and then I'll explain what I'm getting through. Okay, I haven't asked a question. The next question is, what energy is supporting their dynamic. What energy is supporting them? Because this is twin flame energy or high level soulmate energy, but I'm more so picking up twin flame energy. So if you're reading this, if you're watching this reading and the messages that come through are really clicking for you, then chances are your guides are trying to tell you you're a twin flame. So read more about the twin flame energy. And there's so many misconceptions out there about the twin flame dynamic, and some people think it's always a romantic relationship. No, it doesn't have to be romantic. Sometimes it's a work relationship, sometimes it's a friendship, and sometimes it's a romantic relationship. Okay, so it doesn't always have to be a love relationship. Again, I'll do a reading on twin flames one day. So keep an eye on that. So if this reading resonates, then chances are you are probably a twin flame. Okay, so what energy is supporting them right now? What energy is supporting their dynamic? Archangel Metatron. Third eye chakra. Dreams. They're connecting with each other in their dreams, their dream state. Intuition, following the intuition. Okay, so then now let's see what energy is challenging them right now. Okay, this one wants to come through. Community in reverse. This is the card, so it came in reverse. Listening to other people instead of listening to them, to their own selves. Other people around them are challenging them, and this could also mean ancestral karma is challenging them. Toxic ancestral karma, past life karma. Okay, so let me just decipher this message here, these ones here, and then we'll move on to the tarot. So the energy they're emitting into the universe right now is, with this attachment card, for sure, for one thing right now, is they're operating from the shadow self. And there's nothing wrong with the shadow self, okay? The shadow self is there to help us see when we're going off our path. And usually the shadow self comes up when we've tried to suppress so many emotions. Are you seeing this girl here is tied like there's a chain? She's bound to this chain, to this bridge, and she's holding a mask, right? So the shadow self comes up when we've stashed away so many emotions, because feeling those emotions it's sort of difficult to integrate those emotions. So instead of resolving those emotions, instead of feeling those emotions, we stash them away. But what happens when we stash away too many emotions is that at some point the lid pops and all those emotions come to the surface for healing, because energy has to always be in a constant flow, and emotions are energy. So in the human body, energy has to constantly move in the human body and out of the human body. So when you stash away your emotions too much, yeah, that means there's a blockage. You're blocked. This chain over here, there's no energy flow. So if you guys have been feeling stuck, things are not moving forward, it's because you've been stashing away too many emotions which you need to feel, but you've been stashing them away. And so that's creating blockages in your okay, for some reason I just said sacral chakra. So sacral chakra, I guess, and chances are the sixth chakra, but the sixth chakra is working okay because that's the energy that's supporting you anyway. So yeah, so look into your sacral chakra. Do maybe sacral chakra binaural beats, Reiki healing, because for some reason I just said sacral chakra. Anyway, so that it's creating an energy block in your field, and that's making you not manifest your dreams as fast as you need to, because emotions are energy. Anytime you want to manifest anything into this reality, you need energy that is moving. But if you have too many emotions stashed away, yeah, then energy is not moving, so manifestations are not coming to fruition because you're stuck, you're feeling stuck. And that's the message that came through in the last reading I did for the masculine, that he's feeling stuck, but it's because he's hiding his emotions. He's not showing the world the true him. The masculine has the shadow self, the feminine. Okay, so this is the message here, because I'm trying not to repeat the messages that came through in yesterday's reading. So for this card, the energy that the feminine is emitting into the universe is that she's good on her own, she can handle things on her own, and she's good on her own. Like I said, the feminine feels like she can accomplish anything right now. But deep down, her true self really does feel stuck a little bit, because she really does want to work with the masculine. She wants to work with the masculine. She wishes the masculine was in her life. She doesn't want to be alone. Yes, she's pure, she's cleansed herself, because this is white, but she's operating from her shadow self right now. Messages from her shadow self right now are that, feminine, you're not being true to yourself. Deep down, you know you want to work with your masculine, you know you want your masculine in your life, but you're sort of acting right now like, I'm good, I don't need anyone, I'm good on my own. That's the energy that the feminine is emitting into the universe. But that's a false. She's not doing it intentionally. She's not even conscious that deep down what she truly really wants is to work with the masculine. She doesn't want to be alone. She doesn't want to feel like she's all alone handling her own challenges on her own. She wishes she could just have some help, but she's tashing away that feeling, pretending that things are okay, but they're not, because she wants to work with the feminine, with the masculine. And the masculine, the energy he's emitting into the universe is what I've just said. He's been ignoring his emotions because he's been hurt so many times in the past that the way his shadow self is protecting him is by blocking those emotions. He's been blocking those emotions so that he doesn't feel hurt again, like closed off, doesn't want to be in a heartbreak again. But his shadow self is coming through right now, because it's like, the shadow self is saying, dude, you've been stashing away these emotions for too long. We can't hold you down anymore. The bottle is full. Like, it's the same thing when you keep because water are emotions. In tarot, water is regarded as emotions. So what happens when you keep pouring water in a bottle? Each bottle has a limit, right? Like a 2-liter bottle can only handle 2 liters of water. So the same thing, even us, as our human body can only handle so much emotions before it erupts. And when it erupts, that's when your shadow self comes through, because that's your shadow self trying to warn you, hey, you've been stashing away too many emotions and not dealing with them. You need to heal them. So they're coming to the surface for healing. I have a very in-depth podcast where I talk more about the shadow self, okay? And I'll put the link in the description, so just go check that and learn more about your shadow self, because the energy that is coming through from both of you is that at this moment you're operating in your shadow self persona. And while the shadow self is not a bad thing, we should integrate both sides, both the light and the dark. We can't be in the dark for too long, and you've been in the dark for too long. Like, you've been hiding your light for too long. You've not been showing the world the real you for too long. Your shadow self is saying, I need a break. So that's the energy you're emitting into the universe. As a couple, your shadow selves are coming through. And so maybe I think I'll do an extended reading where I talk about the shadow work. I'll see. If I do an extended reading, just please check the description. I'll put a link to that shadow reading, okay? To just get to talk up. In that reading, I'll probably talk to the masculine shadow self and the feminine shadow self and see what messages they have for the masculine at this moment in this couples therapy reading, okay? I've done that before. I just can't remember how I did it. So just make sure you click the link below and you'll get more information about that extended reading that I do, because I think I will do an extended reading. Okay, so then what energy is supporting you? This 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. So cool. So the energy supporting you is, right now, you guys are following your intuition. Like, because the 6th chakra is all about insight, yeah? Trusting that inner voice and believing in the impossible. So the energy supporting you right now, or rather what your guides are saying, the energy that will support you in this dynamic is trusting your intuition. Follow those gut feelings that you're feeling. For the feminine, she's been feeling, I'm sensing, okay, so this is what I'm sensing. For the feminine, she knows that the union between her and the masculine will happen at some point. But I think she's just been waiting for too long, that she's just tired. But deep down, her intuition is telling her that this union with your masculine will happen. You won't be alone for forever, and you know it. You know it. You won't be alone for forever. But your impatience is just making you, because you're a little bit impatient, and because you're impatient, you're deciding to do things on your own. Yeah, you decided to just, I'll do my own thing because now I can't keep waiting for the masculine. Okay, so the energy supporting the feminine, even if she doesn't know it, is, and actually the energy supporting the feminine right now is Archangel Metatron. So if you guys are familiar with Archangel Metatron, read more about him and see how he can help you in your journey, okay, together with your masculine energy. So Metatron is helping you to keep trusting yourself, keep trusting those insights that you've been receiving, feminine, that you and your masculine are definitely going to come to union, okay? But you just need to be a little bit more patient. That's the energy supporting you. Just be a little bit more patient, okay? Trust your intuition. I have a reading called Full Moon Energies, Cupid's Arrow Strikes. Go watch that reading, because the messages that in that reading, feminine, are for you, okay? And for the masculine, the energy supporting him, as again, as I've said, it's trusting his intuition. Like I said, the masculine, in that reading that I did, the last reading that I did, the masculine has been doubting himself because he's made really bad mistakes in the past. He's made terrible mistakes in the past that just didn't end well, okay? Relationship mistakes that didn't end well, and because of that, that's why he's closed off his heart. That's why he's in his shadow aspect personality, where he's trying not to feel his emotions, okay? He's been suppressing his emotions for the feminine, yet that's what he truly wants. He just wants to be loved and love. So the energy supporting him right now is intuition. Follow that gut feeling. Masculine, you're being told to trust your gut feeling. So that's what is going to support you in this moment in time. Just trust that intuition. Stop overthinking things. Yes, you got hurt in the past, but you know what? That voice in your head that's leading you to, telling you to follow a certain path, that path is leading you to a healthy relationship, one that you won't be hurt. But in order for you to get to that relationship, you first need to trust yourself. Trust your intuition. Don't worry about making a mistake. Stop overthinking things. Archangel Metatron is saying they are guiding you. So masculine, you need to take action and move towards your feminine. Stop fearing. And if you feel like along the way, like you're not sure, just ask Archangel Metatron for a sign. Like Archangel Metatron usually leaves feathers, likes leaving feathers. So if you see feathers along your way, just know that's Metatron telling you, yep, kiddo, you're on the right track, okay? So just trust yourself. The energy supporting both of you right now is trusting yourselves. Trusting yourself. Trust that intuition. Intuition is never logical, okay? No, not never. Okay, most of the time it's not logical, okay? And you might be wondering, why the hell am I getting this feeling? Usually when you're thinking about that, that's your intuition. When you can't explain why you're being drawn to a certain path, and the pull is so strong. And in fact, before I was doing this reading, I was just thinking about how in my own journey to sacred union with self and sacred union with another person, divine masculine, there are times, oh my god, the journey has been so difficult that I was just thinking, I'm done. And by the way, I quit, yeah? And all the time, I don't know why, and something just kept on pulling me back. And at this moment, my guides, Archangel Metatron is saying, go listen to this song by Chingy. Yeah, it's a very old song, Chingy. It's called Pulling Me Back. I'll put a link to it, yeah? Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back, telling me I need you in my life. I'm not a good singer, but yeah, go listen to that song. So, guys, I've forgotten what I was saying. Oh yeah, so trust yourself, okay? So just trust that gut instinct. Follow it. If it leads you, rarely does your instinct lead you to a wrong path. And even if it leads you to a path where you find out it's a mistake, mistakes are always lessons, okay? We would not learn how to ride a bike if we didn't fall. All of us fell at some point, okay? But if we were so scared of falling, at what point would we learn how to ride a bike, okay? Even just walking. For a child to walk, they need to fall down a little bit. But if the child was so scared of falling that they'd never ever walk, would they walk? No. I hope that makes sense. Yeah? So don't be scared to make mistakes. Just follow that gut feeling. You will never be on the wrong if you follow intuition, okay? Your higher self, your higher voice, your third eye chakra. Trust yourself, okay? So the energy challenging you right now is community in reverse. So it's the opposite of that. The energy challenging you for the masculine is listening to, the energy challenging the masculine right now is he's listening to other people's, he's taking other people's opinions too seriously. He's letting other people dictate what he should do about his life, okay? And please go watch that reading that I did yesterday, because I talked about it a little bit more, about how he's being held back by his family ties and ancestral karma, and also have a reading about ancestral karma, so go watch that. So the energy challenging the masculine is that he's trying to he's seeking external validation from other people about his life. Yet he should only be listening to himself, because this came in reverse. Yeah, he should only be trusting himself, third eye chakra. But he's listening to other people about what to do. For some of you, I'm sensing that if maybe you like a certain girl, but that girl is not the usual kind of girl that you like, or the people in your family will not approve of that person because she or he is very different from you. I'm sensing that's the energy of some of you, and it might be something different, but this is a couples therapy reading, so I'm talking about relationships. So you're being drawn to something that is very different from what you're used to, community, yeah, very different from what you're used to, but you're having a hard time because you sort of want, you're sort of afraid about what people are going to say about your choice. And you know what your guys are saying, masculine? Your bliss is where your heart is, okay? Follow your heart. Stop listening to what other people are going to say. Stop taking other people's opinion too seriously. Stop seeking external validation. Follow your heart. Stop suppressing your emotions. If you like that girl, go for her. If you like that boy, go for her. This is not gender specific, okay? Follow your heart. Stop listening to other people's opinions. It's your life. Do you. And for the feminine, so the feminine, the energy challenging the feminine, with this in reverse. Exactly. So in reverse for the feminine, remember what I said at the beginning, the feminine wants to do things on her own. Yeah, community is working with others. But the feminine, the energy challenging the feminine is that she's decided she's good on her own. She doesn't need community. She doesn't need people. She doesn't need help from her masculine. She just wants to do things on her own. But that's an energy challenging her, because deep down, as I said, deep down, the feminine just wants to work with the masculine. She needs help. She wants help. She wants help to accomplish her goals. So the energy challenging her is that she's not, she's hiding the fact, this mask. She's hiding the fact that deep down she just wants to work with the masculine and she needs help. She wants a community. She doesn't want to be alone. She's good on her own, and she's the queen, she's the empress, you know. She's good on her own, but she's saying, I do want people around me. I want help, especially help from the masculine, okay? So that's the energy challenge the feminine, that she thinks she's good on her own, but really she's not good on her own. And the energy challenging the masculine is that he's seeking external validation from people instead of listening to himself. Guys, my stomach is really grumbling. The solar plexus chakra, confidence, self-confidence. Okay, so now let's dive deep and talk to the feminine energy, okay? Let's now talk directly to the feminine and the masculine energies and just get to see what they have to say. So, okay, I haven't even, but it's flipped. So this next question is, what are the feminine's hopes and wishes for the relationship? What does she really want in the relationship? What are her hopes and wishes and dreams for the relationship? Two of Swords. Okay. And Five of Swords. And then let me draw for the masculine as well, and then I'll discuss them. So what are the masculine's hopes and wishes for the relationship? Devil. Passion. Let's pick that one. And Eight of Cups. Okay, so for the feminine, she got the Two of Swords and the Five of Swords. Let me just channel the message and then I'll tell you what I'm getting. I've started arranging cards. Gosh, but anyway, like I said, guys, touching the cards helps me channel. Okay, so the feminine, like I said at the beginning, the feminine has been feeling this energy of the masculine being stuck. Okay, she has been feeling it, and that's why she decided, okay, fine, I can't wait anymore for this masculine. I'm just gonna do my own thing, because if I keep waiting, I'll wait for forever and I'll miss out on life. Okay, and that's the energy of the Two of Swords here, feeling stuck. This is the masculine. See, this is the masculine with the Five of Swords. She wants, so what she hopes and wishes that the relationship would be like is, she just wants the masculine to finally take control, okay, and stop feeling so defeated. She wants the masculine to take control. Are you seeing this Five of Swords? Take charge. She wants the masculine to take charge and move out of this energy of feeling stuck and not doing anything. Inertia, because the Two of Swords is a card of inertia, confusion, okay, being stuck, a stalemate situation. So that's what she hopes. Plain and simple. She just hopes the masculine will just take action and take control. She wants the masculine. See here, this is the feminine. She's blindfolded. She sort of wishes that at this moment in time, the masculine will take charge and lead the relationship. She wants the masculine to take control. Again, go listen to that song for Emery called Take Control of Me. That's what the feminine wants the masculine to do, because the feminine has been on this journey for so long. She feels like she's been the one trying to fight for this relationship. That's how she feels. Of course, it doesn't mean that that's what's happening, because on this journey the masculine is also always working. Okay, it's not that the feminine is only doing the work. No, they both have different functions, and they're constantly on their spiritual journey. But the feminine feels like up to this point, it feels like she's been the only one fighting for this relationship. But right now she wants the masculine to do his part. She wants the masculine to take charge, take that sword, okay, take control of me. That's all she wants. She wants to relax. That's why her eyes are covered, blindfolded. I don't want to take control. I want to be in the back seat right now and let you take control. That's what she wishes. She wishes the masculine will just come forward and stop procrastinating. So take charge. Guys, your feminine is saying, be the divine masculine, be the emperor, okay? She wants you to take control. Take control. Whether it's interesting. So remember when I said the Sacral Chakra? So some of you masculines, the feminine is saying she also wants you to take control of her inner sexually, okay? Sacred sexuality, of course. Yeah, take control, be in charge, ravish her, you know. That's what she's saying. She wants that leader in your sexual relationship, emotional relationship, you know. She just wants you to take the lead in the relationship. She wants to take a seat back. She doesn't want to feel like she's always the one fighting for the relationship or doing things for the relationship. She wants you to now be the one to take charge. Okay, guys? So take charge. She wants to relax. She wants to take a break and let you take the lead. Interesting. Then for the masculine, what he hopes and wishes for the relationship, he got the Devil and the 8 of Cups. Okay, so this is sort of like a a real-time conversation, because the masculine is saying, yes, feminine, I know you want that passion. Are you seeing this devil energy over here? See that passion? This is sacral energy. So guys, if you've been holding back sexually from or intimacy, remember, oh my god, remember when I said at the beginning of the reading, I said the masculine has fear of intimacy, yeah, in whatever area of his life. He's afraid to be intimate with the feminine because he's been hurt so many times in the past that he's a little bit scared of being heartbroken again. So he's been holding back, meaning his sacral chakra is not turning as fast as it should. Now I get why I talked about sacral chakra at the beginning. It's because of this. So the masculine is saying, I really do want that. I want the passion to come back into our relationship. We used to have so much fun together. We used to have so much fun and passion. Very I'm feeling like some of you, your masculine is very sensual with this devil energy, very sensual and romantic. So he's saying, the masculine is saying, I do, that's what I want that passion to come back. Yeah, I want to really let go, because the 8 of Cups is a card of letting go of things that don't serve us anymore. And for him, he wants to let go of those emotions that have been holding him back, fearing intimacy, okay? Because Cups in tarot are emotions, and because of intimacy here, I'm sensing he's saying, yes, I do want that. I want to take control, but it's hard for him because there's a lot of emotions. He's been heartbroken so much in the past that he's still a little bit scared, because the devil also energy represents fear, yeah? But he's saying, I do want that passion back, and I'm ready to let go. Because the 8 of Cups, are you seeing this guy is now looking into the future, sort of into the horizon, and he's left this Cups. So he's saying, I'm ready to let go of those emotions. I'm no longer scared. I want to stop being scared of intimacy. I want to be free and embrace my shadow self. And guys, I kid you not, this reading here, very on point. Didn't I say that shadow aspect is coming through in this reading? Are you seeing the moon here? He's looking at the moon. The moon in tarot, in spirituality, is our shadow side. The sun is the light and the moon is the shadow. Okay, so even in your birth chart, wherever the moon is, that's how your shadow self shows up. Please go listen to my podcast. I've talked about the moon aspect, the moon being your shadow self, and how you can integrate it, okay? So he's saying, I am ready to feel my emotions. I am ready, because he's looking at the moon. He's not hiding away from his shadow self, the emotions that he's stashed away. He's ready to embrace those emotions, his sacral chakra. And that's what he wants. He wishes the passion would come back into your relationship, and he's ready to do that. Aww, that's so sweet. Okay, so he's being cooperative. So next, okay, I've not even asked a question, and that card just came up. So the next question is, how does the feminine feel about the masculine right now? Okay, Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords came sideways. Let's see. You know what? Stop making my life complicated. We just shuffle again. So how does she feel about the masculine? How does she feel about the masculine right now? Oh my god, guys. This is crazy. Didn't I just return this? And then it came up again. See guys, this is why I normally say sometimes when the message needs to come through, it will come through no matter what. You cannot hide from it. Yeah? That's why I said go listen to that song called Chingy. Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back. That's the message coming through here with this Knight of Swords. This card fell. I didn't know whether it was upright or reversed, because it came sideways. Then I returned it into the deck and I shuffled, and then I picked it up again. So the message coming through here is the feminine is saying she knows she is, because the Knight of Swords is a card of clarity, yeah, with the owl over here. She knows the masculine is her soulmate. She knows it, but and for a while she's been trying to ignore that feeling, like she's been stashing away that feeling, but deep down she knows. So she knows. That's what she's telling the masculine. I know you're my person. I know you're my person. And I've been trying to suppress these emotions and suppress my truth that I want to be with you, but I can't anymore. And I know you're my person. So that's how she feels about the masculine. Let's pick another card. I love reading with cards. So interesting. Okay, so go listen to that song, Chingy. Okay, this card wants to come through. Four of Cups. What did I say? Exactly what I said. Four of Cups. Are you seeing? This is the universe bringing a holy grail cup to the feminine. So the Four of Cups is a card of like discontent, like you want something more, you know, like what you have is sort of boring you and you want something more. So the feminine is saying she knows that the masculine is this cup. She knows she won't settle for less. She won't settle for less. And that's how she feels about the masculine, that she knows deep down, she knows that the masculine is her soulmate, the person she's meant to be with in this lifetime. She's meant to be together with the masculine, and she knows because Spirit has told her that this masculine that is coming your way, there's a masculine coming your way, the Knight of Swords, and it's a sacred union, this holy grail cup. It's not this simple regular things over here. It's this cup with a hand from the sky, from God, you know. And this is this a okay, squirrel. Okay, so yeah, so she's saying how she feels about the masculine is that she knows that the masculine is her soulmate. She knows she's meant to be with the masculine this lifetime. She's meant to work together with the masculine to realize her goals, to achieve her mission work here on earth. She knows, and that's how she feels about him. It's just that she tries to hide that emotion because sometimes it's a bit hard for her to feel that emotion because she's been waiting for so long for this masculine to come to his senses and finally come and bring this cup to her and propose to her, you know, and just make a commitment to her. That it's hard for her. So sometimes she pretends like she's good on her own, you know, like she doesn't need anyone, but deep down she needs the masculine because she knows, and she's been told by her guides that that masculine is her destiny. It's her destiny. She knows. Very clear about you, masculine. Oh, she knows. So if you guys, if you've been sensing your feminine is not, I'm sensing also the feminine that I'm tapping into this reading doesn't show her emotions that much unless she needs to. She's also, because remember I said they're mirroring each other. The masculine also is not one to show his emotions that much, but also the feminine also, not all the time, but just when she only shows her emotions when she needs to, but sometimes she can withhold emotions too much. But Spirit is telling you here, she's an open book. She's a very open book here. She's saying she knows, she loves you. So if you guys been wondering whether you've been wondering, this feminine is not even showing me how she feels. Like, does she really care about me? Well, she's telling you here, she does care about you, and she knows you're her person. She knows you're her person, and she's not going to settle for less. The reason she's been alone for a very long time is because she's been waiting for you, because she knows you're the one, okay? You're the one, and she's decided she might even decide to just be on her own because she's not willing to settle for less, okay? That's how she feels about you. But she also wishes that you just come forward quickly, because the Knight of Swords is a card of come steadfast action, quick action, okay? So she feels that about you. She feels like you're her person, but she also feels like, I wish you'd just come forward to me right now, masculine, okay? Because I've been waiting for so long for you, and I've not compromised at all. I've stuck to my principles for you because you're my person. Now I need you to take action. This card over here at the beginning, okay? That's how she feels about you. So let's see how the masculine feels about the feminine. How does the masculine feel about the feminine at this moment? 10 of Pentacles sideways. my god, I don't want to pick sideways cards, guys. Okay, this is the 10 of Pentacles, came sideways, so let's see if it's gonna come up again. Let's see if we have luck twice in a row. So how does the masculine feel about the feminine at this moment in time? This reading is so sweet. They're being so candid and open with each other, which is good. 8 of Wands. Okay, swift action. Those are too many cards. Those are too many cards. I don't want too many cards. Just want to be specific. Ace of Pentacles. So Pentacles again. The other one was 10 of Pentacles, but this is Ace of Pentacles. So the Pentacle energy is coming up in this message here. So how does the masculine feel about the feminine? 8 of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. So the masculine admires, oh, this is so sweet. He's saying he admires how the feminine is taking swift action to empower herself, because the Ace of Pentacles is a card of material wealth, like a new beginning in prosperity. Okay, it's ushering in an energy of abundance, and he's saying he admires how the feminine is trying to empower herself, and this is something he admires so much, because the 8 of Wands is a card of action, swift action. Okay, taking action. So where the card of 2 of Swords here is a card of being stuck energy, the 8 of Wands is a card of taking action. Yeah, things happening, not energy is not stuck, things are flowing. Yeah, so he admires how the feminine is trying to empower herself, to increase, to go towards her prosperity. Okay, with the Ace of Wands, he really admires that. And the reason he admires that is because the masculine, as I've said before, he's been around this kind of energy where he's been in toxic relationships, where he's always been in relationships where the feminines in his life are always taking things from him. This 8 of Cups here, letting go of things that don't serve him. They've been draining him, and emotionally and even just materially. Like he's been with feminines who have just been with him for the sake of his finances. And yeah, now I get what I'm saying. Remember in the card that fell down was a Pentacles card, 10 of Pentacles, and I returned it, and then this came up again, and I said the Pentacles energy is the energy that is dominant here. So the message coming through here is that he really admires the divine feminine he's attracting, or he's been seeing in his dreams, because this divine feminine that he's been seeing in his dreams, or he's been trying to manifest in his life, is empowering herself. She's good on her own. So he's happy that the feminine is trying to be independent and provide for herself, you know, like be strong on her own. He admires that quality in her, because in the past he's been attracting women who just, or feminines who just drain him, you know, not do anything, like rely on him so much. And that's why the masculine has always been a giver. He finds it really hard to receive, because he's always been in relationships that take from him. Okay, and that was the message that came through in the other reading. So he really admires this feminine because she's working towards her own self-empowerment, and he loves that about her. Oh, so he's telling you, good for you. I really love that you're trying to empower yourself. That's good. But he's also saying, maybe create space for me as well. Don't be too independent that you don't need me. You still need me, feminine. Okay, we still need the community. As much as you're good on your own, see, these girls are very good on their own, yeah, but they also still need each other, just companionship. Okay. That's what the masculine and the guides are saying. Okay, so this reading is going to be long anyway. So then now let's look at what energy No. How is the feminine? What is the feminine doing that is challenging the relationship? What is the feminine doing that is challenging the relationship? Oh my God, guys, you can't freaking make this up. 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups is a card of community, enjoying yourself. Look, community. So it's the same message that I've just said right now. That let me pull another card and then we'll see whether that. Let's see how that is supported. What is the feminine doing that is challenging the relationship? There's a ooh. Okay, we'll pick that 6 of Cups. See. See, partnership. 6 is a card of give and take. Six of Cups is a card of reciprocation. Kids are very good at receiving and also giving, right? They know that law of receive and give. Yeah, like receiving. See, this maybe bringing a frog to the girl. This is my present to you. But anyway, so the energy challenging the feminine right now is she's not willing to receive. She's thinking that she can do everything by herself, but that's an energy that is not supporting her, because your yin and yang energies need to be in sync. She has to work with the masculine, and the guides are trying to show her that you're good on your own. Yes, you're very good on your own, but you're not no man is an island. Okay, no man is an island. You need people, you need your masculine, and your masculine is your 6 of Cups is a kind of soulmate partnership. Okay, so your guides here are trying to tell you, feminine, your masculine is your soulmate, and you decided to incarnate in this lifetime, in your past life, because 6 of Cups can also be a past life card. So they're trying to tell you here that in your past life you had a soul contract that you would incarnate in this lifetime to enjoy your life together. Okay, and you have a mission here together to uplift the vibration of people. You're twin flames, and your mission is to uplift the vibration of other people. You're seeing how people are happy here? You're meant to work together to uplift the vibration of other people when it comes to relationships. Cups. Can't help but notice that there's so many cups in this reading. That's your mission. Your guys are saying that's your mission. As twin flames, your mission is you decided you would incarnate in this lifetime together so that you can help raise the vibration of people who are in relationships, which is so fitting because this is a couples therapy reading. So in essence, you're being told your mission here together with your masculine is to help couples get into sacred union with self and with another person. You're meant to teach people how to be in healthy relationships. Okay, and because that's your mission, that was your soul contract with your masculine, there's no way you will be able to accomplish what you wanted to accomplish in this lifetime if you keep insisting on doing things on your own. You need a community. Okay, you can't do things on your own, feminine. So stop trying to cheat yourself. Your ego is trying to make you think that you don't need anyone, but really, like I said, no man is an island. We always need people. Okay, so the energy challenging the feminine is that she's thinking she can do this on her own, but her guides are saying nope, you can't do this on your own, because part of your soul contract before you incarnated into this lifetime was that you decided you're going to work with your masculine. And that's why I told you guys, go listen to that song Chingy. Every time I'm trying to leave, something keeps pulling me back. Your guides have always been pulling you back into this connection. You've been trying to walk away from your masculine, but something happens and you just keep being drawn back to that masculine. You're being drawn to that masculine because he is part of your lifetime in this current mission work. Okay, you're meant to work together. Okay, so he is a part of your life. That's what your guys are saying, being very straightforward. And then let's see, so what is the masculine doing that is challenging the relationship? What is the masculine doing that is challenging the relationship? Ooh. 6 of Swords and 8 of Swords. Oh my God, repetitive messages. See, feeling stuck. 6 of Swords. Procrastination, not taking action, not moving forward. Simply what I said here. He needs to take action. Remember, the feminine was like, hey, I need you to take control. It's your turn to do this. I've done my part. Remember, I've just said here that they're meant to do this mission work together, and the feminine for now, the feminine has done her part. Now it's the masculine's time to take control. He's the one to lead them. And this Six of Swords card, oh my god, I wish I had that deck. In the Rider-Waite deck, it shows the masculine is rowing and the feminine and the child are sitting down, because now the masculine is taking control. Oh gosh, I wish I had that deck close to me, because that's what the energy here is saying, that the masculine, what he's doing that is challenging the relationship is he's not taking action. See this girl? He's being held back by fears, which are illusions. See, this girl is thinking that, oh my god, I'm trapped. But if you look closely, this chain is not tied to anything. She can easily untie herself, like remove that chain. She's not trapped, and these swords are not even touching her, but she's scared. So the masculine is trapped in his head. He's overthinking, because these are swords, cards of swords. He's overthinking things, waiting for the perfect time. But there's no perfect time, because your guides are saying, masculine, this is go forward. You are ready. You're done learning your lessons. You've integrated the lessons that you needed to integrate. Now the remaining lessons, you see, these ones are the lessons that he's integrated, and then the ones in front are the remaining lessons. The remaining lessons here need you to work with your feminine, and this is also representing his feminine. The feminine can't also do her job, her mission work, can't move forward. And if you watch that reading I did yesterday, I said that the masculine is affecting the feminine in the sense that the feminine is having a really hard time moving forward because the masculine is not doing his part. So that's what you're being told. Stop procrastinating. Go forward. You're ready. That's what you're being told. Stop procrastinating, masculine. That's the simple message. You're not stuck. Those are illusions in your head. Get out of your head. Follow your gut instinct. Get out of your head. 8 of Swords. Follow this gut instinct. Third eye chakra, okay? Trust yourself. Trust the decisions that you're making. Follow that gut feeling. Follow that voice, wherever it's telling you to go, or whoever it's telling you to go to. That's your person, okay? She's your soulmate. Go for her, okay? Right, so now let's see, almost about to end the reading, so let's see what the feminine can do to help the relationship move forward. How can the feminine help the relationship move forward? It came up again. Go listen to that song, Chingy. Every time I'm trying to leave, something keeps pulling me back. These cards don't want to be hidden, they want to show up. It's come up. 10 of Pentacles. So that's what the feminine can do to help the relationship move forward. Okay, let's see what else. And the Page of Swords. Let me pull for the masculine as well, and then we can just end the reading after I've drawn all the cards. My god, this is gonna be a long reading, but it's okay. So this is what can the masculine do to, okay, 3 of Swords. What can the masculine do to, okay, those are too many cards, to help the relationship grow? 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so for the feminine, she has the 10 of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. Okay, so the message is very clear here. You guys are saying, don't stop doing what you're doing. Keep empowering yourself. Keep moving forward, okay? Page of Swords. Keep moving towards your truth. Don't let anyone dim your light, okay? Keep continuing to empower yourself. Prosperity. Remember, that's what I said with the abundance card. I don't know where I said that, but yeah, here where I said that the masculine is admiring you and how you want to empower yourself, right? Yeah, with prosperity. So your guides are saying, keep doing that, okay? Keep doing that. Even if you feel like there's some friction, just try and move past those obstacles. There might be tiny obstacles along the way with the Page of Swords, tiny obstacles, but don't give up. That's what they're saying. Don't give up. Stay positive, okay, feminine? That's all you can do. Keep working on yourself, okay? Keep working on yourself. Even if the masculine is not coming forward, don't give up. The more you work on yourself, the more you empower yourself, the more you empower the masculine. If you heal yourself, you heal the masculine, okay? So keep doing what you're doing. That's what they're saying. Don't stop. Don't give up, okay? Don't give up. Just wait for divine timing. In the meantime, just do your thing. Keep working on empowering yourself. Keep working on your spiritual work, mission work. And then for the masculine, you got the Three of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Swords here is just saying surrender resentments. Here, remember here what I said? Like he's been heartbroken by so many people that he's afraid to open up his heart. So he's afraid to open up his heart because he's been hurt so much. So what he can do is, he's being told, just keep working on releasing those resentments, okay? Keep working, because you've been working on yourself. You've been really putting in a lot of work to release those resentments, and your guys are saying just keep doing that. Keep opening up your heart. Keep your heart open, because the card of Three of Pentacles are kind of also collaboration and cooperation with other people, like being confident that what you have to offer to the world is worth it. So self-esteem, work on empowering your self-esteem. And that's why I talked about the solar plexus chakra. Here you're being told, re-energize your solar plexus chakra so that you can keep releasing those resentments, okay? So that your self-esteem, because right now your self-esteem is very low, masculine, because of the heartbreak you've had in the past, okay? Your sense of self-worth is very low because people have hurt you so many times that you feel like you're not worthy of love. But that's what they're telling you. No, you are worthy of love. And there's this powerful feminine coming your way, very powerful, determined feminine who's your soulmate. Yeah, and she's just waiting for you. She's been waiting for you for forever. And she's not compromising, okay? Because she knows you're this holy grail. She values you. There's a feminine who's about to come into your life who will value you so much that you'll be like, oh my God, I didn't believe that I was this valuable, you know? But in the meantime, keep working on yourself, but you have to move forward. Stop procrastinating because you're scared of being hurt, okay? Being hurt is part of life. We will all be heartbroken at some point, but we can't let that hold us back. Like I said, if you were scared you'd fall down, you'd never be able to walk, because before you walk you have to fall down a little bit, yeah, before as you learn how to walk. So keep working on releasing those resentments that you have about your past life and your past relationships, okay? Work on your solar plexus chakra and your sacral chakra, okay? So that you surrender your fear of intimacy. You're ready to be in union with this feminine. That's what you're being told here. You're ready. Those fears that you have are all illusions. There's nothing to fear about. Open up your heart to this feminine because she will be your bliss, okay? She is your soulmate. There's nothing to fear about. So if you guys have been wanting to approach a certain feminine, but you've been scared that maybe they might hurt you, this message here is very clear for you guys, masculine, that there's nothing to worry about, okay? Open up. Right. So let's finish this reading. 1 hour. Okay, so let's end this reading with what will happen if the feminine and the masculine energies that I've read here, if the feminine and the masculine take this advice, okay? So if you follow the advice of the therapist, therapist being Archangel Metatron, if you follow the advice of Archangel Metatron, what will happen? 10 of Swords. The period of difficulty will end. What did I say, guys? Exactly what I said, that the feminine and the masculine energies are good on their own, but together they can accomplish anything. No problem is too huge for them. So the message here is, if you take the advice that I've just said here, Metatron's advice here, the period of darkness, that difficult time that you guys have been going through, that, like, 10 of Swords, a card of working so hard to the point where you're completely drained. Are you saying this person is dead because he's been working so hard? So the message here is, anything you want will come to you more effortlessly, because this is a deer. A deer in tarot is very gentle. It's a gentle spirit. So the message here is that once you integrate your feminine and masculine energies, once you stop stashing away your emotions, feel those emotions, good and bad. Once you feel them, stop hiding feminine, stop hiding the fact that you want your masculine. Stop pretending that you're good on your own. Masculine, stop being scared that you're going to be hurt. Just accept those emotions, feel them. Okay, let them run through you. Stop stashing them away. Stop being scared of being hurt. Once you do that, everything you want will come to you so effortlessly. Okay, very, very effortlessly, once your yin and yang energies are in sync. Okay, so that's the message. If you take the advice here, things will flow to you more effortlessly. Okay, so let's see that final. Exactly. Adjacent possibilities in reverse. So interesting. Because when it's upright, it means there are many opportunities for you, but in reverse, it means, oh yeah, so yeah, just what I've said. Because you're not working together, everything that you've been wanting, all those possibilities, opportunities that you've been looking for, have been taking, you've been working so hard to the point of killing yourself to just bring in one thing into your life, okay? But when you start working together, things will flow to you more effortlessly. You'll have so many more opportunities towards you, okay? You'll have very many opportunities coming towards you when you start working together, when you integrate this advice here, that you two need each other. You need each other, because your twin flames and this mission work that you incarnated here on earth to accomplish can only be accomplished when both of you are working together. And when you start working together, everything will come to you more effortlessly, okay? That's the message, if you take the advice here. Right, wow. So let me finish this reading, very long reading, with a final message from the feminine to the masculine, a direct message from the feminine energy to the masculine energy. And I shuffle these cards when my eyes are closed, because the images are so beautiful and I don't want to be biased. So let's pick this one for the feminine. Beautiful image. So romance, oh my god, romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. What did I say at the beginning of this reading? That I did a reading called Full Moon Energies Cupid Strikes. Go watch it. This is just a confirmation that whatever message is in that reading, please, feminine, go watch that reading, because whatever message is in that reading is for you. This is direct. The feminine is telling the masculine, I'm ready to accept your love. I'm ready to accept your cup. I'm ready to accept your cup. My heart is open and I'm waiting for you, my darling. That's all she's saying. I'm ready for you and I will accept you. So masculine, if you've been scared that the feminine will reject you, this is a message from the feminine. I will not reject you. I am actually waiting for you, okay? I have been waiting for you for forever. And I just want you to come forward and take control of me. I will not reject you. Okay? That's the message from the feminine. Then, final message from the masculine. Again, let me shuffle this when I'm not seeing. Final message from the masculine. Let's pick that one. Okay. An angel. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Oh my God, he's just saying, I know you feel like you've been waiting for me for forever, and you wanting to go at it alone, you deciding to go at it alone and ignore me, is don't make that decision based on guilt. okay? Don't make it based on guilt. Just follow your heart. You deep in your heart, as you've said, feminine, you want to be with me, okay? So don't make decisions based on guilt or resentment or impatience, okay? Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. Right this moment, feminine, you think what you've been thinking is that because if masculine is taking forever to come forward, then I just need to do my own thing, and I'm just gonna do my own thing because the masculine will never come to me. That's what you're thinking. But your masculine is saying, no, don't follow that thought. Follow your heart. What does your heart say, feminine? Your heart says that you want my help. You want me in your life. You don't want to be alone, okay? Deep down, that's what you want. So stop listening to your mind. Listen to your heart, okay? And feminine, you can say this affirmation every time you feel like walking away from your masculine. Inner sage, inner mentor, inner guide, show me my brightest light so that I may see with my heart and not my mind, okay? That's the message from your masculine. Beautiful. So your masculine is saying, follow your heart, feminine, and arm your heart. You know deep down you want to be with me. And she's said, yeah, I do want to be with you, okay? So come forward. Right, okay, guys. So this has been a very long reading, very interesting reading. Messages that came through also sort of came through in the previous reading, but this was more in-depth and it was a couple therapy reading. Take whatever resonates, leave what doesn't. Come back at a later date and watch this, and some more messages will make sense, okay? As I always end my readings by saying, the heart has a far more computing power than the mind, and sometimes it takes a while for the mind to comprehend what the heart already knows, okay? So take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and be open-minded, okay? Other than that, thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, and if you want to check whether I don't know whether I'm going to do an extended for this, but you know what? I don't think I'm going to do an extended. Whatever messages came through here are enough, okay? So I'm not going to do an extended. This is enough, okay, guys? So hope you have a lovely week. Bye.